Hey everyone, Jedi Guru here, bringing you a next episode of Star Wars Galaxies. Now, last time I briefly gone over some of the stuff that you can do to get started. So, today what we're gonna do is how to get credits. Alright, so the first thing to do in order to get money. Well, there's a couple ways you can get money in the game. So first of all, if you are brand new to Star Wars Galaxies and if you never played this game before, when you make a new tune, here I'll open up inventory. So when you make a character, you start with 1,000 credits with 100 cash. I have 900 because I was killing some mobs earlier, but that's not a whole lot of money. So before you can start on anything, whether it's getting skills or getting new weapons or armor, before you do any of that, you're gonna need to get some money going. Now there are a few ways you can go about this. So let me go ahead and show you one example. So I'm in Corellia Cornet, as I'm going to bring up the map, which is right here. Zooming in so you can see the name. So this is like an AI city. All these other cities over here are player cities and stuff. But I'm outside the starport of Cornet. So if I look to my left, there's a thing called Mission Terminal. Now, if you see this orange icon where it just says Mission Terminal, this is usually a destroy mission. But if you're in an AI city like Cornet, you have the option to do delivery. Now, I'll get back to that destroy mission in a couple of minutes, but I just want to go ahead and take the time to work on delivery. Alright, so when it comes to delivery, it's pretty simple actually. Now, the idea here is you want to get the highest payout mission if possible. So right now, since I'm on Corellia, it's most likely going to make me choose around 1,000 credits. So basically what we're going to do is we're gonna take the highest mission, and I don't think it really matters what direction you take the missions, because if the mission payout is roughly the same, it's going to be in the same spot. So I'll show you in a minute, but since we're over here in Cornet, if we pick one of those missions that's like worth 1,000 credits, chances are it's going to make us either go to Corvilla or it's going to make us go all the way over here, Duppa or Greffro. I don't know how to pronounce that, but if you can read that, that's how it spells. So alright, let's go ahead and pick up, I think you can pick up 2 missions. Alright. Oh, and before I forget, in the last episode, I forgot to tell you guys something else that you're gonna need. So, as you can see, there are like orange arrows right now. When you picked up those delivery missions, it will not tell you how far away the mission is. So in the future reference, if you just make a new character, you won't have any of the waypoints tell you how far away something is. So what you can do when you make a new character is go to options, which is basically arrange or control all. I'm not sure what keybind is going to be for you. I'm using the default keybind. So anyways, you come over here, you go to Miss tab, you click on on-screen waypoint and see, Now it's telling me it's like 75 meters away and 200 meters away. Not only that, but you should also show network status. So if you like out, it'll tell you that there's no connection, or you have like packet loss up to 95%. So that means the server's either down or maybe your connection is disrupted. And last but not least, I should have show the modifiers window, which is basically for the buff stuff, which I'll get in touch with that later. Right now, let's go ahead and do the delivery missions. Oh, and this should be easier with a mount, so I can drive the city. Oh yeah, and sometimes the game will lag as well, so just be aware that it may make you teleport back a bit. Alright, so I got the letter. Let me go ahead and try and get on my bike again. And sometimes they may glitch out, so you have to probably resummon them. Let me go ahead and get the second one. I'm pretty sure they're going to be pretty close together since they're around the same payment grade. Alright, now I got both of them. Alright, if we open up the map, they're both in that city that I cannot pronounce. So what we're going to need to do is, instead of driving all the way over there, we can just take a shuttle or a starport and be over there within seconds. So let me get to like a shuttle port real quick, or starport in this case. The reason why we're taking a starport is so we can travel across the planet a lot faster. Ever since Basilisk changed the time settings, it actually takes a minute for the shuttle to leave and come back. Back in the day, like back in 2012, we had to wait like 5 minutes total to wait for the shuttle to come back, and that's what's for both player shuttles and starport. And you know what? I'm glad they changed this, at least for the starport. So now we're just waiting on. It's going to be another 15 seconds. But yeah, if you're out and about, and if you're in the middle of a player city, the shuttle timers will only be like 5 minutes still. So you gotta either wait, or you can try and drive to the closest city if you're trying to get off planet or whatever the case might be. So yeah, just be aware. Starports are faster when it comes to traveling, but if you're out and about and you find a player shuttle, it may take a few minutes for it to land, if you're not lucky enough to find it in time. Alright, so the shuttle just landed. Talking to droid again. Now we're loading across the planet. Alright, so 60 meters and the other one's like 120. Not very far at all, which is good. Alright, that's the first one down. I got about 1,141 credits. Or 1141 credits, however you like to say it. Now off to the second one. Bam. Now we just got 3,000 credits, which it's not much per se, but at least it's better than having 1,000 credits still. Now you might be wondering, why do we need credits in the game? As I briefly mentioned before, we're gonna need credits to get skills, because that's something I forgot to mention in the last video. So when you are ready to get skills, wait, hold on, hold on, stop. Okay, I didn't think I was gonna stop. Alright, good. See, here's a trainer here for marksman. And before I start recording, I started killing some mobs. So this is the green bar, as I mentioned in the last episode. So this means I'm ready to level pistols and range support. Well, I still need to level up carbines and rifle. But anyways, getting back to the point. So when you're out and about, if you're alone, or if you just make a new character and you're on your own, you're gonna have to talk to some of these NPC trainers. Now they can be found anywhere across the galaxy, but you gotta make sure that you gotta make sure they're in the city, wherever you're training at, if that makes sense. Because there are like some player cities out there, like this one, that's a player city, and that's a player city, and this one way over here is a player city, just to name a couple. And those particular cities may or may not have trainers in their city. So if you're out in the middle of nowhere and if you need a trainer, there is a good chance that there's no trainers in the player cities. Again, it's a like 50% chance of it will have trainers or it will not. Even the player cities can offer some very advanced trainers, but even then, that's like a 50% chance ratio that it may or may not have. So, in order to like find your trainer, guarantee is at a AI city like Coronet, that city where I'm at, or Corvilla, for examples. What you could also do is type /find command, which brings up this box right here. If you go down a bit, there's trainers for the beginner class. So there's no trainer locations for like the advanced class, but there is a website, which I will definitely link that below in the comment section, and I will also link it in the description of this video. So you click on that, it'll give you like a waypoint to where those trainers are, and they have a list of them on there, so they are guaranteed to find. Anyway, so once we talk to this guy, let's say if I want to get pistols, it says it's going to cost me 1,000 credits, and if I accept yes, he's going to take credits. Hold on. So right now I have about 3,000, so I can go ahead and get it. See, now I just wasted about 1,000 credits, including cash. And then I can get range support, yes. Alright, so I'm starting to level up a bit. Anyways, example of where credits will come in handy. This is not the only thing you need credits for. You're gonna also need credits for new gear, like armor, new weapons. Because the weapons I have right now, if we look, see that one, there's like 25 to 50 damage, which is pathetically low. compared to some of the other weapons. Some of the other weapons, especially some good ones, can range anywhere from like 100 to 500 damage. So, gotta keep that in mind. And one other thing too, when you're learning skills, you get a certification. Like for Rifle 1, for example, I have the ability to get a DLT-20A rifle and a Tuscan rifle. So if you're gonna go out and buy a good gun, make sure that you look over your skills and make sure you have the certification for it. Because if I were to go out and get a Jawa iron rifle, if I'm still level 1, that means I cannot use the weapon, and it's not going to do me any good until I get that skill. So just keep that in mind. Alright, so let me go ahead and get back to the mission deal. Alrighty, we're back in the mission terminal. Now, we already discussed delivery, but we haven't talked about destroy missions. Now this one's a little bit long to explain, but you're gonna have to bear with me on this. Alright, so destroy missions is pretty simple. If we look at the mission details, we get some kind of layer, which is either creature or humans. So this one, what we're looking at right now is a human mission. So, let me see. I think I can handle this since this is a meat lump gain outpost. Yeah, okay. I'll take this mission to the east. So now I got a waypoint for it. So let me go ahead and drive over there. Now, I could get two, but I don't want this to be too long of an episode. So let's go ahead and go over there. Test. Okay, there we go. Sorry about that, my computer freaked out. Alright, so we're approaching the mission. Now, about this destroy mission, when you get close to the waypoint, it's actually gonna relocate. See, like there, it relocates to this area. Alright, since we're dealing with humans, alright, I'm gonna have to take one of them out at a time. So this might take me a few minutes. Oh, and by the way, I looted a red crystal from a meat lump, which is kind of funny. Alright, I'm gonna attack one of them. I don't think I'm strong enough to take them on, but we'll see. Alright, there we go. So killing one of that gets me 300 experience for my rifle, which is a pretty big jump if you're like novice marksman, but since I already have level 1, getting that XP is going to get a lot harder. So I'll be back in a bit, so this might take me a couple of minutes to beat these guys. Alright, I finally killed the rest of the mobs. It took me a good 40 minutes or so. Oh boy. Anyway, so for humans, there's only one wave, and there was like 6 of them. So once you kill them, you attack this power transformer, which I'll be doing right now. While I'm doing this, there is 2 different layers. The one I'm doing is human, but there is another layer that is meant for creature. The difference between the human and the creature is that the human can only have one wave of enemies, while the creature can have up to total of 3 waves. But so yeah, if you're gonna kill a creature, just be prepared because there will be 3 wave spawns, and it depends on how low the layer health is. But since I'm doing a human layer, it's not gonna take there's no respawns. Now I'll be back in a minute. Now we got 4,000 credits in the bank. Then we got a total of 6,000. Nice. So yeah, that's how you destroy the mission. Let's get back to the city. Alright, we're back in the city now, so that's how you do the orange mission terminal. Destroy and delivery. Now there is other terminals such as artisan mission terminal. So if you're a crafter, you can craft something, like some kind of deed, or get some kind of resource. So if you want to get some money, that's where you get it as a crafter. They also have entertainer missions. So like, if you're an entertainer, you can like pick a mission, go to the location of wherever the mission is, just dance or play music for about 10 minutes and you'll get some money. And there's also the explore missions, recon and hunting. Recon is basically you explore a spot on the map, and this will come in handy if you're trying to level up scout. Hunting, I'm guessing that's okay, so it's kind of like destroy missions of sorts. I don't know, maybe I have to look into that later. But anyways, so that's a couple of ways of how to get credits in the game. Yeah, so if I were you and if you're brand new to the game, I stick to delivery until you get some credits going. And then if you're trying to do combat, I wait a little bit until you get some levels in. Like right now I'm level 1 in rifle, but when I was fighting those group of meat lumps earlier for that mission, I got my butt kicked out of it. I got my butt kicked so hard, so I recommend to wait until you get rifles 3, or if you're a brawler, any level 3 skills should do it, I think. But yeah, I recommend just wait a little bit until you're like level 3 and then start doing some destroy missions. Because if you are out there unbuffed like I was, you would definitely get destroyed. So anyways, I hope I covered everything, at least for today. I will continue to make videos like this. So in the next few episodes, I will talk about where to get weapons and where to get some armor. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy this, and I'll catch you on the next one. Jedi Guru out.